All right, that one's recording. Now we're... Is that good?
Yeah, that's your sound waves.
I know.
Okay.
I edit videos.
Oh, gosh, excuse me.
All right. Let's get this started. Hello and welcome to the first Tell Me Rune Podcast. We are not affiliated with RuneScape or the Mortal Instruments series. We are talking about the big three: movies, music, and television. Rune stands for Are You Not Entertained? We try to get the other actual spelling out, but there's like 50 podcasts with that name, and they use gestures to talk, so we're not affiliated with them at all.
You just can't get off of that.
I can't get off of anything about that because it's just perfectly terrible. I'm one of your hosts, Andrew.
And I'm the other host, Leilani.
And I know we said we were going to talk about music, movies, and television, but we are very movie-centric this episode.
Yeah, just this one.
Yeah, just this one.
Yeah.
We're probably only going to have maybe one music-centric one.
Yeah,
ever.
That will be focused on one thing that we've been brainstorming about.
Yeah. I hope that's not in the paper tearing. Anyways.
It probably will. Microphones pick up everything.
Yeah, especially this recorder that looks like we're in a police interrogation room.
I like it, though. I can dig it.
Yeah, we're going to need some better equipment if we keep going this route. So let's get into it.
Okay.
So the first topic is something that's big that just came out this past weekend, and it's the Justice League trailer.
Oh, I thought you meant the other thing. I'm like, that did come out.
Wait, what?
I thought you meant Benedict, sorry.
Oh, Benedict.
I thought you meant the other thing that came out.
Oh, yeah. You want to congratulate Benedict?
Yeah.
Benny C, as I like to call him.
I don't know why you call him that.
Benny C?
Yeah.
Because Benedict Cumberbatch.
I know, but it's just like...
It's a chore to say his whole name.
It's beautiful to say his whole name.
Benedict Cumberbatch. Like,
well, that's just part of his name. I mean, he has like 4 names.
I don't know anything about Benedict Cumberbatch.
Well, you're gonna learn quickly.
I'm not gonna learn anything.
Yes.
I'm not gonna learn anything. Like, I know he's gonna be in. I know he was in Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
And that's all I need to know.
That's it. Not even Sherlock?
Yeah, he was in Sherlock. I pass by that title every time I'm on Netflix.
It's actually really, really good.
I'm like, touch it. Oh, wow. It's a 2-hour per episode thing. Pass. And then I just, like, keep scrolling. And I'm like, oh, I want to watch Wilfred.
You should just watch it. Just at least the first season. That's it. That's all I ask of you.
Isn't there only 1 season?
No. There's 4.
All right. Calm down. It's not a personal attack on you.
Well, okay, yeah. I'm just saying, this is how it's going to be. This is how it's going to be.
So she wanted to congratulate Benny C. If you're paying attention and listening, if you're looking up RuneScape podcast and you come upon this one.
I just wanted to say congratulations to him because I didn't know he had a second kid. That's all I wanted to do.
So he had the second kid? I thought he was just pregnant with the second kid.
No, I think he already had the second kid.
And when I say pregnant, I mean his wife's pregnant.
Yes.
And
his
or
wife.
His gal pal.
Yeah,
That's
Sophie.
all I like to call him.
Yeah, Sophie.
Is she a celebrity or anything?
Yes, she is.
What has she been in?
A lot of British television,
right,
and she's also very theatrical. She does a theater a lot. So yeah.
I mean, cool.
Yeah.
I guess that's cool.
It beyond cool.
And now they have another kid.
Yeah.
So congratulations. Do you have another kid? I don't know what else to say.
This was supposed to go way better than I thought in my head, but then Andrew just dragged it down. And
wait, what are you talking about? What, do you want me to bring balloons and tapestry and be like, oh, I saw him in that one movie. I'm so happy for him. Congratulations, Benny C.
So what's the next topic?
Well, the Justice League.
Okay.
But if you want to keep on talking
No, I'm good. A
Marvel character.
I could go on about him, but I won't do that.
Well, let's not do that, because I have no idea who he is.
Jesus.
Besides that, he looks like an alien.
Oh my god, he does not look like an alien.
He does. He looks straight up like an alien.
No, he's a beautiful man.
Alright, let's get on with it. Justice League is out. We just watched the trailer like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So, what are your first thoughts on the whole trailer?
I just feel as though it's kind of forced. It wasn't that bad, what you kind of made it out to be. but
I didn't make it out to be bad at all.
Yes, you did.
No,
yeah.
I didn't make it that out bad. I just don't want to get hyped up like Batman v Superman and Suicide Squad.
Well, yeah, because I mean, both of those were hyped up beyond belief, and they turned out to be horrible.
I mean, who would have thought a movie with 38 different trailers spoiling everything, and then you go see the movie and you're like, oh, I've seen all the big things. Oh yeah, there's Wonder Woman. I saw her in the trailer. Oh, there's the big monster. I can't remember his name.
Big monster.
Yeah, remember the monster that they were fighting at the end?
Wait, it had a name?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was like Death Clock or something. I don't remember. It's probably not Death Clock.
No, I don't think it is.
Don't skewer us. The one person who's probably listening, Mom, don't skewer me if you're listening to this. Anyways.
Your mom's gonna listen to this?
Maybe.
Okay.
We don't know.
Yeah.
She probably doesn't like superhero stuff, so she's like...
She clicks off of it within 13 seconds.
Yeah, she's subscribed to my website.
Really?
And she gets notifications, and I've seen her look at the notifications and then just swipe away. And I don't blame her. I really don't. It's like subpar movie reviews. But if you want to go check it out for yourself, it's drewangelman.com.
Of course you have to
That's drewangelman.com.
Wow.
It's a WordPress. Anyways. All right, let's get back to the Justice League.
So, yeah. I mean, it wasn't that bad. It just... Again, it just feels like they're forcing this team together, and they don't have any kind of, like, I don't know, fighting chemistry? I don't know how to put it.
I don't think we don't know any chemistry, really. Because the only ones that we've seen together is Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman, and one of them is technically dead.
Technically.
Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen BVS, Superman died. Congratulations, you just saved 3 hours of your life by hearing me say that. That was the whole part of the movie, besides Martha.
Oh my god.
Anyways.
Bring that up.
Because it was horribly terrible.
The whole Martha thing.
And I just said horribly terrible. Like, it was supposed to be, like, horribly good or whatever. No, it's horribly... I'm double down on, like, how bad it was. Like, these people were about to kill each other. Like, prison style. And they were just like... Martha. The only way that scene would have been better is if there was a TV with Martha Stewart.
Oh my god.
Like crocheting something, and he's just like, Martha? And then they're like, why did you say that name?
Out of all things, just saying that one thing, and then that was it.
Yeah.
I did not understand that.
Well, they needed, I don't know. I felt like they could have went better at becoming friends and having more conversations just than that one.
When do they have time to have conversations, though?
In 3 hours, I feel like you could figure out a way to get instead of looking at newspaper clippings and keep on showing him at the whatever newspaper he works for. I'm a terrible movie guy that used to watch Justice League. But... the Daily News, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I was going to say the Metropolitan Memo or something.
I was like, I'm just going to let you go with it.
But the Daily News, like, they showed him how bad of a worker he was at the Daily News. Because
wait, I thought it was a Daily Globe.
Maybe. Sure.
Don't make me look it up.
Haley, well, we have a computer.
Yes. At
our disposal if we were really wanting to be creditable. But, I mean, he just walks in and he's like, oh, I don't want to do a football game. Morpheus, and then Morpheus is like, he's like, no, just do the football game.
It's a freaking Daily Planet.
Oh, that makes sense.
So close.
Also, he only works for a newspaper, a local newspaper in the metropolitan area. Why is it called the Daily Planet? This isn't going out to everybody on this planet.
Oh my god, it's just a name. Are you going in that deep?
Is it because he's an alien from a different planet and now he's doing the news of this planet?
I'm sure there's a reason why. I don't know why. I can look it up.
No, let's not do that. Let's get back to the Justice League because we really need to talk about that.
What more? I mean, I'm excited about the Flash just because of the actor.
I don't know the actor.
He's in he's at Perks of Being a Wildflower, or no.
Still haven't seen that movie.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, it's really good.
Emma Watson.
So,
I don't know. That's all I'm going to say about that movie.
Just because she's in it and she's connected to Harry Potter, and then you don't like Harry Potter?
No, also,
is that why?
Also, a friend from high school. No, that's not right. No, it's college. A friend in college really liked that movie a lot.
Yeah.
And he was kind of a downer. And I was just like, I don't think we would like the same taste in movies. I'm going to go watch Anchorman for the 54th time in a row.
No, you should
and the
watch
Rocky movies. They're so inspirational, except for the fifth one.
The fifth one you can do without, of course. And then Rocky Balboa.
Yeah, that one's fine.
I love Rocky
Balboa. You
needed
needed Rocky Balboa after the fifth one.
Yes, you did.
There was a street brawl. There wasn't even a boxing match in that one.
And some dude had a camera.
Do you know how bad that was? Like, I was just like, really ending on this?
Yeah.
I was like, in my collection, I threw it away, and I was like, it ends with Rocky 4. But then Creed was amazing. So
I haven't seen that one yet.
Creed is amazing. Do you have Hulu?
Yeah.
Perfect. So I'm there.
Okay.
Need to watch it. It's 2 hours. It's very similar to Rocky 1.
Okay.
But Michael B. Jordan is fantastic, and so is Sylvester Stallone.
Oh.
Like, he is way better acting than in the Rocky 1.
Really?
Like, he is phenomenal. Like, you can tell he's just his path from Rocky 1, where he was directing, writing, and starring, to where he's just like, okay, somebody else wrote this and is directing this, and now I can just be an actor. And I've had like 70 years of acting under my belt. So now...
I know in Rocky Balboa, that one scene that he was talking to his son, that was like completely done because I was crying just because of that speech. I was like, no.
Yeah, I well up with tears every time I see that scene.
Yes.
Like, I go to motivational videos, and motivational videos will put it in the middle.
Oh my god!
And then I just start crying. Like all that just power and energy I got from all this stuff beforehand just like goes right down the toilet, because I'm just like, you see this in my hand? You fit in the palm of my hand. And I was like, this kid's gonna have the world someday. And I was like, oh my gosh, one day I'm gonna do the worst Rocky Balboa impersonation.
I was like, what is that?
Anyways, Justice League.
I mean, I gave you my take. I mean, what was your take when you initially...
I don't know. It just seems... Okay, so I'm not boarding the hype train just yet. Mm-hmm. Just because, like, Marvel has done it so well. Like, so perfectly by giving us these no-name actors... these no-name characters... and giving us really good movies, and then you're just like, I want to see them together. I want to see these two people together. Mm-hmm. And then you get it, and you're just like, yeah, this is the best thing in the world. And then we got Batman movies with Christopher Nolan, which was fantastic. And then you got the Superman movie, which I didn't hate, and I normally don't like Superman whatsoever. And then when you put them together, you're just like, this doesn't add up. This does not work. Why? My head hurts. This is 3 hours. And then I bought the DVD because they were like, oh, there's an extra 30 minutes that'll put everything together. So I wasted actually 6.5 hours of my life, even though the movie did tie everything else better. But not enough. Like, not enough to make me be like, yeah, that's worth 3.5 hours of my life. Never. Never again. I will never watch that movie again. Never.
I didn't want to watch it in the first place, but that was just because I still cannot accept Ben Affleck as Batman. I just can't.
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne, yes, because I think a lot of the Batmans, the actors who played them, they can either play one or the other. They can't play both. So that was my issue, especially his voice, and I don't know.
I thought he did well for being Batman after we got Christian Bale. Because Christian Bale was... Besides Val Kilmer, was the best Batman.
Okay, you
ever.
Need to stop.
Batman Forever was my favorite Batman movie.
Not even Michael Keaton?
No.
You didn't like Michael Keaton?
No, I didn't like Michael Keaton. I think it played more because Jim Carrey was the Riddler, and Jim Carrey has always been, hey Jim, GBC, if you're out there listening, just keep on being you, man. Anyways, he was... I think that's what played more. I think Val Kilmer is all right. He's better in Tombstone.
Oh, yes.
And then we got Chris O'Donnell.
Oh, yeah, of course.
The potato head.
Why is he a potato head?
Have you not seen those on... You need to go on the internet a little bit more, because there's people calling him Potato Head.
Why?
Because he has a potato for a head.
He has a beautiful head.
Christopher O'Donnell, I'm not saying this to be mean. You probably heard it before. If you've been on the internet and read mean tweets...
Potato head?
You've definitely heard of this, but... Anyways.
Oh my God. Hey, is that him?
No, that's probably not him. But anyways.
What the?
Let's go back to...
I know, we keep skipping.
What? No.
Yes, we keep skipping around.
Anyways, I thought Ben Affleck was a pretty good Batman after the fact. I mean, it's better than Andrew Garfield coming after Tobey Mac.
Okay, Tobey Maguire cannot be touched at all.
Yeah, that first Spider-Man, beautiful.
Yeah, if you hear him say Tobey Mac, it's Tobey Maguire.
I think the audience knows.
I'm just saying if they didn't catch that.
Anyways, Tobey Mac Benny C equals Benedict Cumberbatch, Jimmy C is Jim Carrey, and Tobey Mac is Tobey Maguire.
He just likes to shorten people's names for whatever reason.
Yeah, because it gives you a little bit more to think about. Anyways, I didn't like the Game of Thrones aspect. I thought that was a little when we're talking about the Justice League trailer 1 that came out by Warner Brothers, and in the beginning you just see Batman on a horse. Like, why does he need to be on a horse? Why can't he just take the Batmobile and like take it straight in the middle of the ocean and park next to Atlantis and be like, hey, Aquaman, can you help me out here? Instead of going to a bar in the middle of a weird island and breaking up a bar fight with them. Maybe they're just showing that in how, like, human he is, like, no powers whatsoever. Yes, I understand the whole Batmobile, but it can only go so many, like, depths, per se. Mm. So, and they're trying to kind of also humanize... He's rich. His superpower is he's rich. They imply that, or he says that. There's no implicit. Yeah, he just says it. That he's rich. And I think of Rick James every time I see that line where he's just like, I'm rich. I'm waiting for it. But, I don't know. I mean, it could be good. It could be. Because I really want to see the Wonder Woman movie. So I think Wonder Woman could be really good. Yeah. I like Gal Gadot I saw her Keeping Up with the Joneses with John Hamm. How was that? It was pretty odd. It was pretty mediocre, but I really like John Hamm and Gal Gadot in it. Okay. But they could be in anything, and I'd be like, yes, definitely. But I don't know. I'm just worried because Suicide Squad just seemed like a real push. Yeah. Like, I felt like they just wanted to get something out there. Like, they were just like, okay, Batman v Superman wasn't good. We have to hurry up with Suicide Squad because that's going to be our meal ticket to get everybody, like, calm. They'll really like it. And then we got it. And then they were just like, all right, they hate this one more than they hated the other one. Maybe we should just let it go. Well, let's hurry up and get Justice League out before any of the other solo movies come out, mm-hmm. which is the complete opposite of what Marvel has showed to work. And that's what that's why I'm not jumping on the hype train just yet. Because I mean, people on Facebook that I'm friends with, quote unquote, are like, oh, finally they've picked a good balance between funny and dark and gritty and stuff. And it's like, all right, first of all, this is a 2-minute trailer of probably what would probably be a 4.5-hour movie by Zack Snyder. Like, let's not jump the train right just yet. Yeah. Let's not just be like, oh, 2.5 minutes. Yeah, that's good enough to tell me that this is gonna be a great movie and they got great balance. Like, well, even the funny parts, I'm like, it's not really that funny. So I can just see it going more darker than anything. And then, the Flash being maybe comic relief or even Jason He's always going to be comic relief. He was comic relief in Justice League, and now he's like the same, like little kid compared to all the other people now. Yeah. And I'm not sold on Cyborg. I don't really know much about Cyborg, so that's why I'm like, when seeing this movie, I'm going in kind of blind with him, with his character, so hopefully I get more background of him. I watched him in Teen Titans Go because my niece and nephew. Yeah. I've read some comics about the Teen Titans. That's all I know about Cyborg because he's not. And then I've played the video game DC Gods of Justice or something.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, I don't know. I grew up with the Justice League on Cartoon Network, where they had Martian Manhunter who could teleport through walls and go into people, and I'm like, yeah, I want to see that guy. And then it's like, no, you get Cyborg, and it's like, I get it. He could be cool. I'm just not sold on him. Plus, I feel like you could have used the voice actor from the old cartoons and stuff, like the Teen Titans cartoons, because that would have been like a cooler. I think it would just resonate with people like my age. Because then I'd be like, oh yeah, that's the guy that used to voice the guy in Teen Titans. I'm totally into this.
Yeah, but I mean, would you really just want that as a pull, or would you want a no name? I don't even know who the actor is.
Yeah, nobody knows who the actor is. Half of his face and most of his body is not shown. So from seeing him and hearing his voice, I'm just like, I don't know who this guy is. But like I said, I'm hoping that it'll totally be good. Like I'm not going into this like expecting to hate it like some of these people do. But I want it to be good.
Oh, of course. I mean, to make up for the other ones. Be good.
And the only way it can help stabilize me is I don't even know what it could do. Actually, I don't know what I was about to say, but I was like, I was about to say, it hits all the right points, but I don't even know what the right points could be at this point because what is it? Good action scenes, like.
Who are they fighting exactly?
Nobody knows right now. Or at least I don't know.
Because they look like big-ass mosquitoes.
Yeah, that's probably it. They're fighting Ebola. Very timely topic 2 years ago. But, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. But then another thing is that we're going to have like a lot of rushed intros too. Yeah. It's just going to be like... So if they cut down the movie to be 2 hours, but are we going to do 30 minutes to get like 3 more characters introduced well enough, like, and their backstory? Or are we just going to have a Suicide Squad where it's just like, oh, here's a flashcard, here's 15 points, and then take it off the screen before anybody could actually read any of the points?
Well, I mean, at least they don't have that many people on their crew. I mean, you already have Batman, Superman, already has their backgrounds, and Wonder Woman's movie is about to come out, so you really need Cyborg and Flash, and then Aquaman. So just those 3 characters.
That's true.
I really doubt they're going to do Cyborg movie.
I could see it.
Really?
They could make his character drum up a good amount of, like, talk and whatnot, he could have it. He could have his own movie. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of Marvel characters I didn't think would get their own movie or deserve their own movie.
Like who?
And they got it. I mean, just to hear back in the day when Iron Man was coming out, I'm like, who the heck is Iron Man? Like, really? That guy? Like, ugh. He was always the background character. Now he's, like, commanding at least half of the Avengers because half of them split. Yeah. I mean, one side went to kill Bucky, the other one went for Bucky, so it's like, all right, well, I don't know. I mean...
But I see what you're
But at this point, I don't think they're ready. Like, Cyborg movie is, like, your last thing. Like, right now. That's your last story. Yeah. Like, you're sitting there going, like, we just need a good hit right now. Yeah. To, like, calm the people down, and then we could talk about a Cyborg movie. Maybe a Cyborg Flash kind of duo pair up, because I don't know. And then there's talks about a Green Lantern reboot.
Oh Jesus!
Which, I mean, they're talking about getting. I've heard several people in the talk about that.
Who would play Green Lantern?
I mean, I've heard Tyrese Gibson would play him. Jon Stewart, I guess, from the Justice League that I grew up with.
I don't know about Tyrese. I just don't know.
I don't know. I mean, he needs to. I mean, if they can pull him away from his Fast and Furious schedules, that'd be great. I mean,
Fast and Furious like 15.
Yeah, and he's still getting residual checks because they were playing Fast and Furious Marathon this past weekend because it's coming out in like 2 weeks.
Really? Already 2 weeks?
Yeah, April 14th it's coming out.
Are they just gonna pump one out like each year?
They're doing at least 10.
Jesus, why?
They said it would cover 20 years. One franchise, 20 years, 10 movies. And that's what they're talking about. They don't care. It just makes money. And it makes money overseas. So that's why they really want to just pump this thing out.
Is it going to be like the last one they revoke his license or something like that because he's too old?
I don't know. But I already dislike the whole concept. I don't even know what they could do. F9. Like, at least Fate was like Fate. F8. Fate. Now it's like F9. F9, that's it. That's all they got.
They're doing like computer numbers.
No.
Like F10.
Oh, we have to go to F12. And then we do the power button. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't. I don't know. I just don't want to jump on the bandwagon.
No,
so soon.
That's understandable just because of all the other letdowns. So
yeah, so far DC is 0. and then the whole thing with the Batman solo movies. With the whole there's a whole talk about Ben Affleck not wanting to do it anymore.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, well, this isn't helping your cause with all this thing happening. Like, all right. But then I read an article. Somebody took a screenshot of the actual bat suit of Ben Affleck in the bat suit, and it resembles a lot the bat suit that George Clooney wears
with the nips.
With the nips and it's dark, and then the bat symbol in the middle is grayed.
Yeah.
And that's the one that Ben Affleck's wearing in the thing, except it's the fat bat. Remember the fat bat that he has on his thing? It's dark, and then he has the fat silver bat on his chest. And people are like, oh no, it looks like the George Clooney one. And I'm like, well, let's get Arnold in that ice suit again. Can he fit in it? It's ready to ice. Oh I don't know how that will translate in the recording.
You just want to do voices.
But it was fantastic. I'm trying to get on The Simpsons or something. I can do Scooby-Doo too, guys. I can only do one phrase or two phrases. I can maybe Robot Chicken. Hey, Robot Chicken.
There you go.
I'll do it. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. Do you want to go? Do you have anything else to say about?
No, I think we covered it.
But I think I'm not gonna watch any more trailers.
No, I don't.
I've watched this one trailer 3 times already.
Yeah.
And I watched forcibly all 28 trailers for Batman v Superman.
Oh god.
Because they just wouldn't stop playing it. For a movie that you could have the smallest marketing budget for. Mm-hmm. And they just kept on pumping out trailers. Oh, we need to tell everybody about this. I feel like the marketing team was I don't know if people know Batman and Superman. We gotta make 5 trailers. And then we gotta go to Comic-Con and we gotta tell them that Wonder Woman's in it. We gotta show them that this other guy's in it. And then it's guys, all you had to show was Batman on one side, Superman on the other side, and then coming at each other. And then when they hit each other, just put the title card. And you could save a whole bunch of money on marketing, and then you would have still made $800 million, even if the movie was garbage. And it was. But they were just oh no, we gotta keep showing it. And then everybody was saying it. Oh, yeah, Wonder Woman's in it. That's fantastic. Oh, I wonder what they're not showing us. Guess what? They're showing you everything.
Yeah.
Besides Rachel McAdams in a bathtub.
Why do you have to bring that up?
Or no, it was Amy Adams, right?
Who did you say?
I said Rachel McAdams.
If it was Rachel in the movie, I would have been fine with it, but no, not with Amy.
Yeah, Batman didn't. I mean, Superman didn't write her 365 letters.
No, he should have.
No, she was Lois Lane.
Yeah.
And that was... Oh my gosh, my head hurts just thinking about that movie. And how much time I wasted in that.
We can go to the next topic.
Alright, let's go to the next topic, because I think we beat that down. For 30 minutes, we beat that.
Holy crap, we talked over 30 minutes for that?
Yeah, we did.
Holy shit.
Anyways, so Beauty and the Beast just came out.
Oh, God.
2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Yeah. I only play FML and make YouTube videos at Visual Recreation. Talking about movies.
Plugging stuff in.
And I should know when these things came out, but I don't care about Beauty and the Beast.
It came out March 17th.
But Beauty and the Beast destroyed the box office. In the first weekend it was out, over 176 mil.
Damn.
It did. And now that gave the green light for Disney just to be like, hey, let's do all remakes for the next years to come.
Yeah.
So there was a video you sent.
Yes. I'm trying to remember exactly what. Do you have a list of like the movies that were? No, maybe not.
No. I could probably name a couple of movies and just hit it like on the head.
Do it.
But I know that. So Movie Insider came out with a 3-minute video, telling of the 19 Disney live-action remakes that are going to happen in the next coming years. The first one was Mulan, coming out in 2018.
Which, I just want to touch base on that really quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
For some reason, I heard that they are not going to do any kind of music within Mulan. Like, they're going to make it, like, really serious.
What's the point?
Exactly. Why is there no music in it?
If I'm not getting a live-action to defeat the Huns song, like, what's the point
or
of this
make
movie?
a man out of her?
Oh, my gosh.
Or My Reflection.
Also, what is Eddie Murphy doing? Because he should be Mushu again.
Yeah, how are they going to do Mushu? And are they even going to include Mushu? Or
you have to. If they don't do that, that movie sucks. It's going to make like $180 billion.
Yeah.
But you're going to get a huge like letdown from the fans after that week one if they're just like, hey, there's no yelling or there's no singing and there's no Mushu. Guess what? Why even go see the movie? What is that? That's not even Mulan anymore.
Yeah. So anyways, I heard that.
That made me a
rumor.
little upset. Just
I'm sorry. That was a rumor.
Also, Nikki Caro is doing Mulan. She's one of the first female directors that's going to be having $100 million budget.
Yeah.
For Disney. She's coming out with a movie this weekend. The Zookeeper's Wife. She is directing it, I think. She's either directing or writing the screenplay for it. So, if you want to go see that one, to get a little taste of what could be in Mulan, spoiler alert, there's probably not going to be Nazis in Mulan.
Oh my
but there are in Zookeeper's Wife, because it's all about 1939 Poland. And a very sad subject. Anyways, the next one I remember is Lion King.
Yes.
Done by Jon Favreau.
Mm-hmm.
I should be upset about this, but I watched Jungle Book, and I absolutely loved the Jungle Book. And I loved what Jon Favreau did.
I'm waiting for the Warner Brothers Jungle Book to come out, because I want to see that one.
Warner Brothers needs to sit down for a little bit.
Why?
Like, they need to just look at Justice League and worry about that.
Oh my god.
Let Jon Favreau have Lion King. He already did Jungle Book. Jungle Book is amazing.
I'm sure it is. I haven't seen it yet, so I can't.
Alright, well...
The only reason...
Do you have Netflix?
Oh, yes, I have both.
Then go watch Jungle Book.
Okay, I'll add that to my list.
Do yourself a favor and go watch the Jungle Book.
Well, I'm just saying that I want to watch the Warner Brothers one because it has Benny C in it, and Christian Bale. They're both going to be voicing in it. So that's the reason why I want to see it. No, they're not.
Christian Bale as Pumbaa, he's gonna make his body, he's gonna eat enough to be a warthog. Because he just gets sucked into the characters so much.
I meant, like, they're not going to redo the Lion King. I'm talking about the Jungle Book.
Oh, are you doing the Jungle Book?
Yeah, Warner Brothers is doing the Jungle Book. That's why I was like, why are you talking about Timon and Pumbaa? Because they already had that plan.
We already have Jon Favreau's. You can just scrap it. Just get your money back. Warner Brothers, if you... Warner B. Just letting you know, just get your money back. Put more money into Justice League to make it extra good. And just forget about Jungle Book. Just, if you want to make a Jungle Book movie, just make like an hour and a half of cue cards saying, go watch Jon Favreau's Jungle Book.
Wow.
Because it is phenomenal. You have a lot of shoes to fill. I'm sure you're gonna premiere it anyway, so.
Oh yeah, of course.
Why not?
Yeah.
But I am excited about The Lion King with Jon Favreau.
Yeah, and then your boys.
I should be nervous about it because I love The Lion King. Top Disney movie for me, but I'm super excited about it.
But your boy's in it.
Who's my boy?
Childish Gambino.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna be Simba.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
You wait.
Jon Favreau, I love you even more.
Wait, you didn't know that?
I think I heard something.
Wait, I know something that you didn't know first.
I think I heard it.
This is awesome, by the way, because Andrew knows everything before me.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I just know everything. Ever. All right.
What was some other ones? I'm actually rewatching.
The ones I'm worried about is Aladdin and Genies.
Okay, I saw that one with the genies. I'm cringing at that just because of the whole Robin Williams.
Exactly.
And I don't want anything to taint that.
I watched Ms. Doubtfire on Freeform the other night, and I was watching it going, who else could do this if they would remake the movie? And I was like, nobody could do the Robin Williams part.
No.
And if you look at his other films, I have to say the same thing. There's no other person that could do the Robin Williams film, especially in Aladdin.
Yeah.
And to see that they're doing not only an Aladdin remake, but also a whole movie about the genie. And I'm sitting there going, like, who could they do? Is he not going to do the pop culture stuff? Is he just going to be a genie? Because that's going to kind of suck, too.
Yeah.
If he's not doing his Johnny Carson impression where kids like me didn't know what he was doing, I was just like, oh, he changed his outfit.
Yeah, I cringed at the whole them trying to do that. Aladdin, you don't really have to focus on the genie. That's fine.
Yeah, I agree.
But
he does play a part in it.
Well, exactly. How they would have to twist that.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why they would just focus on. I mean, if Robin was still alive, yes, I would be all for it.
Done.
But
he would already be signed up for it.
Exactly.
By the idea and then just the concept.
Exactly.
But
no, that was horrible. No.
So I'm really worried about that one.
Yeah. What was the other one you were worried about, or just those two?
I was mainly worried about those two. I'm worried about the life of cinema altogether, with having to deal with 19 remakes.
Yeah.
Along with Star Wars movies every year, along with Marvel movies once or twice or 3 times a year. And then it's like, oh, what about these cool indie films that other people get to do? Nope, don't worry about that. That's going to come on video on demand and go straight there because nobody's going to want to watch it because The Nice Guys was actually a good movie and it didn't do as well because I think Star Wars or somebody came out around that time. And then it was just like, oh, well, guess what? That's going to get buried. Because everybody's just going to throw their money at a Star Wars movie. Which, not to say that there's anything wrong with that. It's just that it's just another one. It's another one. Like, there's 8 of them already. Like, what's another 20 going to hurt, right, guys? Right? Anyways.
The disdain in your voice.
I know.
Comes through, just let you know.
Because Chips came out last week.
Oh, are you really going to talk about Chips?
Yeah, because there's like 20,000 remakes of old movies coming out.
So that is
like Overboard.
Is that on your top one?
What?
Chips.
Baywatch is coming out, even though I want to see Baywatch.
I want to
see
biased,
Baywatch just because.
I'm biased.
Just because I like Zac Efron. I think that one could be funny.
Yeah.
Like that one looks like it had the chance to be funny. The ones that I like, all the trailers I saw of Chips, I was like, this movie sucks. I didn't even see like 20 minutes and 20 seconds of the trailer. I'm just like, nope, not gonna go see it. Like, ever.
See, I was talking to someone who actually, they watch the show all the time, and they were excited to see it, which I'm like, really? I'm like...
Why do you hang out with 80-year-old people?
It was actually Christina.
Well, don't say the name.
You can edit that part out.
It's going in.
Damn it.
Nobody knows which one that is. She's not going to listen to this.
Yeah, no.
Nobody's going to listen to this.
She probably listens to it. She's like called me out.
This is like the online lockbox. Like, anyways. Yeah, I just don't know. Like, I feel bad because, 21 Jump Street was good, and I liked that movie.
Yeah.
And then they came out with the second one, and you're just like, okay, well, I see where they were going with it. And then, while in everybody's mind, they were like, yeah, this is going to fuel to make Chips, Baywatch, all these other old movies. Hey, why not just get Dukes of Hazzard? Because we didn't do it great the first time. Let's put it in again. It's like, let's not do any of this, guys.
Yeah, Dukes of Hazzard was so bad.
It was so bad. And I feel bad because it had James Roday in there.
James Roday?
Yeah, it's like...
Oh.
I'm talking to, like, a very specific corner with all my references.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, one thing I thought was funny on one of the remakes, which we're going to get a remake of... I don't remember. Is it 101 Dalmatians or is it just a Cruella movie?
No, it's just going to be a standalone of her. I think it's how she came to be.
Okay.
Or... No, I don't think it would be the aftermath.
So it's just going to be like Devils Wear Prada. Basically.
Yeah.
But for kids.
Yeah.
Which arguably you can put on Devil Wears Prada for the kids and just be like, have fun. I'm gonna go do something else.
I don't know about Emma Stone playing her though. I just don't.
They definitely got the right actress with the right amount of body. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like,
yes,
they couldn't get another
that.
like starved looking actress.
Wow, dude. Body shaming, bro.
I'm not body shaming, but if you think about it, like those dimensions that they gave Cruella in the cartoon, like those are you can't get those.
You can get any model nowadays, yes.
But who played they had the live action one.
Glenn Close.
Yeah, she did.
She was amazing.
She was great.
Yeah.
She was fantastic.
Yeah.
Like that movie sticks with me because of her.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're just redoing another one.
Yeah, it was. I don't know about that one.
I don't understand. I don't get it, but I know where they're going with it, which comes to the fact that we're getting another Peter Pan movie.
I think they need to stop. There's done too many.
They've done enough.
Yeah.
Like, you've hit every form. You've done Hook with Robin Williams.
Can't touch that.
You did Finding Neverland, which was more about the writer,
mm-hmm.
J.M. Barrie. And then we just had Pan with Hugh Jackman as Blackbeard.
Yeah. That didn't do well. But
then now we're just saying, okay, now this time we got it, guys. This time we got it. No. And then we also had the live action Peter Pan play with Christopher Walken as Captain Hook.
I didn't even watch it, but I just saw Christopher Walken as Hook.
I watched more than I'd like to admit.
Really?
I watched the majority of it, and I was just like, this doesn't look good. Like, I love Christopher Walken in a lot of his films, but I was just like, why? They could have gotten somebody else. I think they needed a big name actor, and they just got him.
Yeah.
To go against Allison Williams.
Yeah.
And she didn't. I mean...
She didn't do well on that?
I mean, she did great.
Yeah.
But she just doesn't look like Peter Pan to me. Like, I know her from other stuff, so I couldn't separate her from Peter Pan.
Oh, okay.
Like, from the character, so... I mean, maybe that's on me, but...
Yeah, I think that's all on you.
But, I mean, Christopher Walken... Hey, Peter, you better watch out for my hook. That was a rendition of John Travolta and Christopher Walken put together from Rhode Island.
Oh my god.
I do love the idea of the Tinkerbell movie.
See, I didn't.
With Reese Witherspoon.
Nope.
I think she is the perfect person to play that because she is so tiny. And she's just like, oh, if anybody, like, I think that was good casting on that one. I'm not going to go see it, but I think that was good casting.
I just don't like her. I'm going to put it out there. I just don't like her.
All right, that's fine. Don't like Sweet Home Alabama?
I love that movie, though.
Well, then you like Reese Witherspoon.
No, don't put those words. No, I don't like her.
So, you like Tom Hardy, right?
Yes.
Do you like Chris Pine?
Oh my god, yes, I've seen that movie. Yeah. Thank you very much.
This Is War? That was a great movie.
That was the only reason why I saw it is because of Tom Hardy. Only reason.
The best part of that movie is when they're having the throwing away the papers contest and they keep on hitting. You don't remember that scene?
No.
Alright, don't worry about that. We'll just go right through that.
That was like the paintball scene, yes.
Sorry, audience. That was a good one. But no, there's one point where they're both sitting at their desk and Chris Pine like throws a paper away and it hits there, and then Tom Hardy like crumples up a piece of paper, throws it, and it hits in the trash can as well, and then it's just like a 2-minute scene of them just crumpling up papers, just keep on throwing it, and nobody misses.
See, I've only seen that movie twice, and that was it.
I've only seen the movie 5 times, and I can tell you, I mean, I watched it with a couple people and showed a couple people. I love Tom Hardy in that movie.
Oh yeah,
love him, and Chris Pine is tolerable. Like, he's all right. I don't think he's done enough for me to be like, yeah, I like him a lot. I'm not a pine nut.
You're not a pine nut.
But I got my Tom Hardy on. Anyways.
The ones I'm kind of, like, iffy on is, like, maybe Winnie the Pooh, because I remember always watching the movie as a kid and the cartoon as a kid. Mm-hmm. I don't know how they're going to do that with, like, Christopher Robin going into that 100-acre wood, and I don't know.
No.
I can make that really creepy.
I think it will be creepy. If he's a grown adult, that's very creepy.
Then he goes.
That's what they said. He said it was gonna be him as an adult going back to the 100-acre woods. Like, are we doing Toy Story 3 now with Christopher Robin growing up and then playing with all his old toys again? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, so that one I don't know if they should touch.
Like, I don't like that one. I like the Pinocchio. What they said about Pinocchio.
I don't remember what they say.
There's a move. They talked about how it's like a move. They're remaking Pinocchio, but it's gonna be like loosely based off the cartoon, and it's because the cartoon. Like, I watched it when I was in high school for some reason. I think it was just on Freeform, and it was one of those Sundays where it's like, there's nothing on, so I just put it on. And like, there's drinking, like there's underage drinking in that movie. The guy is kidnapping children and taking them to a boat. And then everybody, like, Jiminy Cricket's calling people jackasses all over the place. And then they turn into donkeys. Like, I was like, how's this a kid's movie, man?
Well, at least they kept it real. Because, I mean, you think of other stories like Little Mermaid, where the actual story is horrible with how she winds up.
Yeah, with the Brothers Grimm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And then the actual one doesn't make sense.
What do you mean?
I watched it once and I was just like, this doesn't make sense to me.
You mean the actual, like, Disney?
Yeah.
Little Mermaid? What does not make sense to you?
Nah, she's saying too much.
This is what Disney movies are. They sing.
And then she doesn't say a word, and then the prince is just like, oh, yeah. Cool. Let's do this. You and me are a thing now. You haven't said a word to me. You and me are a thing. Like, wasn't he in for a surprise when, after they got married, she started talking, and he's like, this girl does not shut up. Like...
Is that with most marriages?
Do you think he, like, tried to, like, throw water on her to be like Splash? And just, like... That's another remake. That movie. There's another remake for you.
Wait.
The redo of Splash.
No!
Except it's going to be with a merman, and the woman's going to have to deal with him.
Who's going to be the merman?
I don't know, but it's going to be a merman instead of a mermaid. That's what I heard. Anyways. Also, I don't like the twos coming up. I didn't like any of the last 5 movies they talked about. Because they talked about Snow White, doing a whole nother Snow White in the Seven Doors movie. They're doing another movie about the Wicked Witch.
Yeah.
That poisons her, called Rose Red.
Yeah.
They talked about the demon from Fantasia.
Which I'm just like, that's kind of like pulling at strings with that.
Yeah, they're just trying to figure out something else. And then the 2 movies that are getting sequels, which is Maleficent 2, and then that other, I can't even think of
Well, they're doing Jungle Book 2.
Yeah, Jungle Book 2. Why? Nobody watched the cartoon Jungle Book 2. Let alone...
I don't know.
Needing to make another one. Jon Favreau, if you're listening to me, just keep all your eggs in the Lion King basket. Don't even think about Jungle Book 2. If you have any worrisome about it, just walk away from it. Just be like, this shouldn't be a movie. And they should listen to you, because you're going to do really good with Jungle Book and Lion King. But not Jungle Book 2. Let's stay away from sequels.
Exactly. I don't think that they should.
Like what Adam Sandler never did a sequel, besides Grown Ups 2. And he found out how crappy it was.
No, I mean, he done some that wasn't even sequels, and they were kind of crappy.
Okay, well, agree to disagree. Because that's not true.
Okay, so you like all his movies?
Not the ones as of late.
Okay, well, there you go.
Yeah, but the older ones are amazing.
Oh, yeah, I know that. Yeah. I wasn't
Ridiculous 6. Ridiculous 6 is the worst Adam Sandler movie. I'm throwing it out there.
I didn't see that.
Men, Children, and Women. Men, Women, and Children.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. He's only in a third of the movie, but he's really fantastic in the subject. I'm just saying that. That's not a Disney movie.
Okay.
I'm just giving you the thumbs up that go watch that movie. But, yeah, I don't like Jungle Book 2 or Maleficent 2.
They can leave Maleficent alone.
Also, you don't need to do Snow White again.
Yeah, no.
Just throw that. Just put that away.
I think they're like killing that storyline over and over.
You know what you should do? Fox and the Hound. Do a Fox and the Hound movie.
Oh my god, no!
That would be fantastic. That would pull the heartstrings of everybody. The CGI graphics from like Jungle Book to oh my gosh.
No, I would not see that just because I knew I was gonna cry the whole movie.
That's a fantastic idea. No. Thank you, myself.
You need to submit that to Disney. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, Disney's listening to this.
Yeah, they will, right?
Wally D. But, yeah, I don't know. Those are the ones that really stood out to me. I know I didn't touch on all 19 of them.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know.
Well, Sword in the Stone, I remember always watching that. I can still watch that. You didn't like that?
I watched it once.
Really?
I watched half of it once.
It's really good.
And I was like, I just knew that whole scene wasn't for me. Like the Renaissance thing. Not for me. But I do like that they got a guy that wrote multiple episodes of Game of Thrones.
Yes, that's the thing that I liked about it.
If anybody's qualified, it's that dude.
Yeah, but then I'm like, how are you going to make that into, like, a Disney remake Game of Thrones? Like, you just don't put those two together whatsoever. Yeah. So I'm kind of like, how dark will it get? Because, I mean, it could get dark. Yeah, that's true. It could. But then again, they went kind of more realistic with Pete's Dragon, and that did not do well. See, I heard two different takes on that. That somebody liked it, and then other people didn't. So I didn't know. I just remember my niece and nephew were over, like, a month ago, and I suggested it to them, and they were just like, no. Really? No, we're not going to watch that. And I was just like, oh, all right. Do you want to watch Opposite Day? And they were like, yes, we want to watch Opposite Day, starring Ariel Winters and some other person. That movie was 16 years old. Jeez. Ariel Winters was so small in that movie. I didn't know how old it was. I was like, oh, Ariel Winters. I didn't know she was in anything other than Modern Family at this time. And true, she has not been. But back in 2009, she was in Opposite Day, and it was not. I could only handle, like, a little bit of French Stewart, and then I just walked away. Oh, no. French Stewart. French Stewart was in the movie. That's how you know what kind of movie it was when French Stewart was in it. I miss him, but just because of 30 Rock. That's it. Yeah, Third Rock? Third Rock. Why did I say 30 Rock? Third Rock from the Sun. 30 Rock is from... Yeah. Tina Fey. Yeah, Alec Baldwin. Yeah. Which is really tough to get into. I tried to watch that, like, a year ago, and then I was just like, oh my gosh, there's so many episodes. Ugh. And then I just, like, gave up on it. I'm sure it's really funny. It's a hit or miss sometimes for me. Yeah, with certain episodes. Yeah. That's what I felt with the writing. I thought it could be funny, but then again, Childish Gambino wrote for it and got an Emmy with the actual writing place. Oh, snap. I didn't know that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to get into Childish Gambino because I was about to say, hey, do you know how he got into writing? But you don't want to go into that? I do, but I don't want to. Oh. Just... Why? Just because I could go on for another hour about it. Oh, that's why. And this room ends at 7, so we got like 20 minutes left. Holy crap. But yeah, so anything else you wanted to bring up about Disney movies and any of the remakes? Besides any of that, the only other one that I see on here that I'm kind of saddened about is James and the Giant Peach. Because I loved how they claymation and all that. And I don't know if they would redo that, continue on with that, or they would just do an animated or CGI or something. And who's doing the picture, like directing it and stuff? Because if it's not Tim Burton, I feel like it should not be a thing. Well, I mean, Tim Burton's already jumping on the Dumbo train. Yeah, which I don't know why. I mean, Dumbo already makes me cry as it is, so I can just imagine what he'll do with it. Especially the elephants, the trippy elephants in the middle of the film. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Oh, that reminds me of Winnie the Pooh, though, because they have the trippy scene with the heffalumps. Yeah. So if they're going to do that... Sorry, I keep jumping. It keeps connecting. No. I thought the same thing when I said trippy elephants, because I remember senior trip in high school, me and this girl that were, like, we liked each other. She was like, oh, let's go on the Disney ride. And I totally forgot what was on the Disney ride until we got to that thing. And my eyes got so wide. I'm like, where are we? Was this a thing? Like, is everybody seeing what I'm seeing? I didn't take anything. Thank God. And then when we got out, I had so many questions. I'm like, what was that? Like, what was that part? Was that a thing? And they were just like, yeah, it's all cool. I'm like, you guys are way too calm about this. Like... You didn't remember that, or you didn't know about that? I didn't know about that. Really? Yeah, no. I don't remember anything about... I know they have that little pink elephant now, right? Purple elephant? They have a purple elephant now. What do you mean? On the cast.
let's not get into this.
Oh.
Anyways, then I was scared on the Dumbo ride.
Why were you... Really?
Yeah.
Just going up and down?
Because it went way higher than I thought it was going to be.
Really?
Yeah, it was way higher.
Wait, how old were you?
18.
You were 18? Really? And it was too high for you?
I am nervous around heights. I'm getting better.
So you don't do roller coasters or anything like that?
No. I pass by them as much as I can.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm not a huge roller coaster fan. People say I'm boring, but other people say I like to... I don't know. Anyways, it's bad. I do not like roller coasters. And also, I had a screaming fit at this one person on senior trip because I went on the Tower of Terror.
Oh, God.
And this one girl in my class was just like, she didn't care at all. She like talked about how she was like talking about how her seatbelt wasn't put on all the way, but she didn't care because she just wanted the thrill. And then all of a sudden, like, she would like turn around while the thing was going up and down.
Yeah.
And she would just be like, everybody put your hands up, it's so much better. And she would turn around, and I was just like, I was yelling so many obscenities to her, and she was the pastor's kid. And I was just like, forget you, Natalie. Shut up. Just sit down. This is not fun. And then when we were out, I was like, I'm so sorry. And she was like, it's okay. I know you were a little freaked out. And I was like, yeah, I was a little freaked out. Like,
wow.
I was major freaked out.
Yeah, obviously if you're like screaming at her.
Yeah. Well, I felt bad. But only for a little bit because you really pissed me off on that ride. But anyways, what do you think of... I don't know. Tim Burton could do well. Yeah. But then I keep on thinking about all the Batman Forever movie with Two-Face.
But he didn't do that one.
Yeah, he did. It was a Tim Burton film.
With Two-Face?
Yeah, with Two-Face. Two-Face and Jim Carrey. That was a Tim Burton film.
Did he produce it? He didn't direct it.
He didn't direct it?
Swear he had no part in that.
Oh, he had some part in that.
Hold on. Okay. Bear with.
Fine. If he didn't do anything with that one, remember Batman Returns with Danny DeVito as the Penguin.
Okay, back off of that. That was beautiful, though, with Danny DeVito as the Penguin. And I loved Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman.
I'm making a horrid face at her saying that Batman Returns was a beautiful movie.
I've been making horrid faces at him, like, almost the entire time. So,
right, well, we're not keeping count. We're not keeping count. But, no, that was a bad movie. But Dumbo could be cool. I don't like Dumbo, though. Most of them Disney movies...
Wait, whoa. You don't like Dumbo?
No.
Why?
It was just too sad.
Well, yeah, of course, because it's real.
Yeah,
they do in the circus.
I was like, why are we watching this? Can we watch Lion King again? And my sister was like, ugh. And I was just like, yeah, that's right. Put it in. Put it in the VHS. And she'd be like, oh, we have to rewind it. And she put it in a different contraption to rewind it. You remember those rewinders?
Oh, my God.
Back in the day? And then you just pop it back in. Channel 3. Now it's like, put it on HDMI 1, 2, or 14.
Something like that. Wait, which Batman was it?
Oh, no, just do Chromecast. Batman Returns. Oh, no, Batman Forever we were looking at.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
Batman Forever was what we were looking for. Yeah, but I don't know.
Director was Joel Schumacher.
Well, it had very Burton-esque things. But that one was the good one.
I saw the difference. As soon as I was watching, I was like, this is not Tim Burton.
That one was the good one, though. Remember that. That was the best
it was
Batman.
Only good because of Jim Carrey. That's the only reason. And Chris O'Donnell.
Tweak or tweak. Remember that scene?
No, I don't.
And Drew Barrymore was in that movie, too.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody knows who the girl wearing the black lingerie was, because Drew Barrymore was there, and we all know her.
Oh, that was Debbie Mazar.
I don't know.
The chick who had, like, the clear-ass eyes. This chick?
Nope.
Madonna's best friend? You don't know her?
I don't even know who... I don't really like Madonna, so I don't know her best friends, and I don't really care what she's doing.
She's in Entourage. She was Shauna.
Entourage?
Yeah. Did you watch Entourage?
Yeah.
Oh, it's...
I'm a red-blooded American.
Wow.
Of course I watched
Some people don't like Entourage, and they make fun of it.
Gold is my spirit animal.
You wish...
Lloyd! But, yeah, it was just good. But, I don't know.
I didn't know John Favreau was in that. Assistant?
Yeah, he was the assistant.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. But, I don't know.
Okay.
It's iffy. I'm iffy on all. I'm just like, cool, you want to make all these, but I don't know. It makes me worried about the whole thing with cinema, because I feel like it's going to get harder and harder for other movies, kind of like Lucky Number 11 or Split or Get Out, to make a huge splash now, because for the next like 20 years we're just going to have Fast and Furious movies, Batman, Superman movies, superhero movies just in general, Star Wars movies, and everybody's just going to be like, yeah, we just want those. And then it's just like Shane Black will come out with The Nice Guys, and it only pans to like $5 million.
Yeah.
And even though that's a profit with his budget, probably, it's going to deter him from wanting to do another film, because it's probably not going to make enough to help put the budget into that.
Yeah, it just seems like the originality is lost now.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and don't get us wrong, there's probably creative people that need to fix these films from the original cartoon ones to make it fit better in modern times. But, I mean, it's not enough. It's not pure creativity.
Yeah, but on all these films, I think it spans over the years. It still has that essence to it that it could still be liked. I mean, I always show my kids that. I mean, Little Mermaid and all that. I want to show them the live action ones.
You wouldn't show them the live action ones?
No, I'd probably just start with the cartoons.
Yeah, I would start with the cartoons.
Yeah, not.
I would have to hope they would come out of the Disney Vault, whatever that is.
Oh my god.
Oh, you have to hurry up because Lady and the Tramp is going into the Disney Vault before too long. And you're just like, you still go to Walmart like 6 months later and see Lady and the Tramp on the shelf. And you're like, when is this vault going to close, man?
So I'm like freaking out. I'm like, oh my god, I have to get it now, or else 20 years later I can't get it.
Yeah. First of all, why? Why is that a thing? Why is the Disney Vault a thing, just to scare people into wanting to buy it? Guess what? We have the internet. The vault can't close the internet. Am I right?
Well, that's true, because like Hulu has like, I think Mulan now.
Yeah. They have both, Mulan 1 and 2. Never saw the second one.
Mm-hmm.
But was there another topic we were going to cover, or?
I thought there was. You didn't write anything
There was
down?
another one. Here, hold on. Let me just... But yeah, I don't know what... April Netflix. Guys, go read an article online. There's like 10 different websites, 50 different websites putting on what's going on and what's coming off.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, I'm really excited about the new Mystery Science Theater. I loved the concept of Mystery Science Theater.
Oh, yeah.
But I can't watch too many of them in a row because it's just like really bad movie after really bad movie.
Yeah, they do pick.
But I'm really excited for Jonah Ray. Jonah Ray is a comedian.
Oh.
He was from Nerdist and stuff, but he's the new guy. He's one of the writers, but he's going to be the guy standing in for, remember the actual human being?
Yeah.
With the two puppets? Mm-hmm. Jonah Ray's going to be that guy with the two puppets now. So I'm super excited for that.
But I thought you were against people with puppets.
I'm okay with Mystery Science Theater.
Okay.
Love Kubo. I can't wait to see Kubo.
Oh, yeah.
And the two strings. Heard it's fantastic. Never even made an attempt to watch it. But it's coming on Netflix, so why not wait? Louis C.K. is coming. With the new special. New comedy special, which Netflix is cranking those out.
Yeah, they are.
Dave Chappelle has 3. Well, 2 are out, but a third one's coming. Mm-hmm. Chris Rock has 2 scheduled to come out. And now Louis C.K. is coming out, and it's going to be like a Netflix original comedy special. Oh. So it's just like, they're just cranking it out, and it's perfect. One that I'm kind of weirded out that's coming out is Schindler's List.
Why does that creep you out?
It doesn't creep me out. It's just, I don't know. It's just a weird, to me it's like out of left field. Like, why come out with Schindler's List?
Well, how long ago did it come out?
I don't remember. It has Liam Neeson, a young Liam Neeson.
Yes, and Ray Fiennes.
Yeah. I remember getting it from Blockbuster and watching it with my mom because we both heard of the movie, thanks to Seinfeld, but we never but we never watched it. That movie is 3 hours long, and it's a really good movie. Definitely need to be in a special mind frame to watch it because it's just such a heavy movie. Like, and it seems real. Like, it seems like you're just watching a documentary of what's actually happening. Like, when I saw the one where they had where the Nazis were having them sign in, and then they were just running around the yard in a circle to show how fit they were, and they were just all naked.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, is this real footage? Like, and I was like, I was a kid. I was like I was just going into middle school, I think, when I watched Schindler's List.
Holy crap, that's really heavy for you to watch.
And I was just like,
middle schooler.
I was just like, whoa, I might be wrong, but I might be right. You don't know. I don't know, so you don't know. I just was like, oh my gosh, this is heavy stuff. And then when they're putting I'm not going to spoil the ending. They put the stones on the end.
It came out in 1993. Come on, you can spoil it.
It came out in 1993?
Yeah.
I'm older than Schindler's List? I mean, not the original, but the movie.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. I thought it was way older than that. 93, wow. But I don't know. It just came out of left field for me. I didn't think, like, because they want, like, more, like, Netflix is trying to get more hip. Like, more hip with the movies. So they got Zootopia. They're getting Kubo.
Yeah.
They got Pete's Dragon. They're coming out with, like, more newer type of movies coming out. So Schindler's List just, like... Oh, by the way, Schindler's List is coming out, and you're just like, whoa.
They have to bring it down a notch.
Yeah.
That's all.
I wonder what you have to watch to get it on, a list. Like, oh, you watched this movie. You might also want to watch...
Oh, my God.
And then, like, Schindler's List. I just don't know. Maybe
it's
like a documentary.
Something, like, Steven Spielberg-ish, since he was
the
writer.
he did do that. That another reason why that movie is fantastic.
Yeah, exactly.
But it is a heavy movie.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see anything from the list that was good?
I can't remember what was
besides the Gremlins.
Oh my God, yes.
Guys, everybody, Gremlins is coming on.
I'm excited about that.
Also, if you're very sad, be sure to watch Superman 1 through 4 before it gets taken off of Netflix this month. In April, it's getting taken out.
Really?
April, yeah.
Crap.
Yeah, I remember we talked about Superman 1 through 4.
Wait, did you ever watch that?
Nope. I didn't even know they were on Netflix. And if they were on Netflix and I knew they were on Netflix, I would have watched them.
Well, wait, you're telling people to go ahead and watch it before it leaves, and are you going to watch it then?
No, I'm not going to watch it.
See, then why are you telling people to watch it?
Because I got Iron Fist to watch. All right, I'm already putting that away. I got so many things that I'm putting away from my list.
It does not disappoint. It's Christopher Reeve. He's timeless.
I'm not a Superman fan.
He's different. He's the first. Well, he's not the first, but he's the first to actually make it relatable.
Don't try to get me to watch it because I won't. I will not. I will rebel.
Obviously.
I gotta watch like Iron Fist and Dancing with the Stars and all this other stuff. I gotta watch Chris Kattan get kicked off tonight.
Watching crap and not. Wow.
It's not crap. All right,
crap.
This is my life. This is real life.
Oh, that's what I want. Casting JonBenet.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm like, my friends and I are heavily deep into that whole case.
But that's like isn't that that's like a reenactment, right?
It's original. It's a Netflix original, a documentary.
Like reenactment.
Yeah.
Okay, I can watch it. See what happens.
Yeah.
I mean, since it's a Netflix original.
Oh, sorry. So you can watch that if it's an original, but you can't watch Superman.
Well, if it's like something original. Like Dateline came out with, I'm not watching that. Like, gross. Dateline doesn't know what they're doing. But, I wanted to bring up, just out of the blue, I was watching the worst HBO documentary I've ever seen. Like, I didn't think HBO could make a bad documentary. This one was bad. It's called Beware of Slender Man. And it's all about the origins. I don't know why you're laughing so hard. But it's about the origins of Slender Man, and then the two girls, I don't know if you remember the story where they took their one friend out and just the one girl stabbed her 19 times and then just left her. Mm-hmm. And then somehow she crawled her way to civilization and somebody took her to the hospital. Like I thought when I heard that story, I was like, oh, I remember that. I hope they really touch on it a lot. They touch on it like for 15 minutes in the beginning, and then they just cut. They just cut out, and then they just start talking about this boring stuff about Slender Man. And then they just, like, show fan art of him, and then they have, like, 4 different random amateurs just talking about him. And I'm just like, this is so boring.
So what's the origin of Slender Man, anyways?
People will say, one guy brought up a really good thing and said that it was, it could stem back all the way back from the Pied Piper, because he did the thing to take the rats out, and then for his payment, the people said that they would give him whatever they wanted, so he played a different tune and took all the kids with him.
Okay, I remember that.
Into the mountain. So they were like, oh, well, that stems kind of where Slender Man is, but then it was just people, it was on Creepypasta Wiki. I know Creepypasta. An ex-girlfriend told me about it, and I was like, this is a website.
I have a story to share about that one, though. Go ahead.
But it's just a horror. It's just somebody brought up and said that he's faceless, just made a description about him, and like some random person just said it, and then somebody read it and then put it in fan fiction all over the internet.
And then they had the game.
And then somebody made the game.
Yeah,
so that's where scary. That's where it came from.
Oh, okay.
So it just came from somebody's description on Creepypasta, But
with Creepypasta, now that I said it, I have to look it up again. My friend said something about if you call this number, and then they basically, I don't know if you heard about this, they ask you, now I'm getting the details all mixed up. You have to give a name of someone, and then they'll let you know if they've been taken care of or not. And you're part of this organization. And then you have to pass it along, get more people to join this organization or something like that. And then that way, oh God, okay, I just totally screwed up the story. I'm going to have to look it up, but it's really freaking creepy.
This sounds like a chain letter. Like one of those emails or Facebook posts.
Kind of.
If you don't share this with 10 other friends, then something bad, you're going to stub your toe in the next 24 hours.
No, supposedly
and you're like, oh, please, no, don't make me stub my toe.
Supposedly they killed that person that you name.
Oh.
So, but you're stuck in that organization or whatever. Oh. So, it was off Creepypasta. My friend Sean sent it to me, and it was freaking me out, and we really, really wanted to call the number.
But you didn't, and that's good, because you could have been on an episode of Goosebumps. But yeah, I just want to bring that up. I didn't think, I've never picked one HBO documentary and then have it terrible.
Well, that's why I was laughing.
That one was so bad.
When I was laughing so hard because I'm like, seriously, you actually thought there was quality about Slender Man?
Well, I like the aspect of them looking at these 2 little girls and trying to, come up why they did it and see interrogation video and stuff. Oh, they wanted to go to Slender Mansion, which I was like, that's the worst name for a mansion ever. Yeah, they were trying to sacrifice the girl, their friend, to Slender Man, and then they were going to walk to Slender Mansion, which I wanted to just put them out there and be like, okay, tell me where the Slender Mansion is, because where were you walking? How do you know? You're 12.
Research, Google.
You can't probably get to school and back to your house in one piece. How you going to Slender Mansion?
Was there Uber then?
No, there wasn't. I don't think. Oh, yeah, there was.
See?
But they were caught walking hand in hand down a street.
That's creepy.
Yeah. So, but yeah, they were the one girl was scared, brought it up to the other girl who is doesn't show empathy at all. And the girl that didn't show empathy was blaming the other girl who was crying and brought up how she was scared of Slender Man killing her family.
They can always reverse that. I'm just sorry. I'm just going into story mode that the girl who was crying probably did kill her and she's just faking it. And that's why the other girl was like, no, she did it.
Well, she said she had the idea. But even the girl that was not empathetic at all said she stabbed the girl.
Oh.
And she stabbed her 19 times.
Okay.
And yeah, that's why, I don't know. I didn't get to the end. I only got to 30 minutes. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so boring. I do not want to watch any more deviant art of Slender Man. It was just so boring. They would take time to not even talk and just show artwork of Slender Man. And I was like, this is so boring. Why? Why is this a thing? Anyways, sorry to go on that tirade. Don't watch it. It's really bad. It's not coming to Netflix in April. It's on HBO. But
now I just want to watch it just because
it's super bad. It made me feel weird.
It made you feel, like, weird.
I really wanted to watch PewDiePie play Slender Man, because that's how I really found out about Slender Man, was PewDiePie videos.
Wait, what?
PewDiePie?
What is that?
All right, we gotta stop now, or we're gonna get into a huge thing. He was just in the Wall Street Journal. Wall Street Journal attacked him, and Disney cut their contract off with him.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, PewDiePie.
Yeah, never mind.
All right, she's back. All right, we can go on for a little bit longer. Anyways.
Wow.
But, yeah, I mean, the JonBenet thing could be fun. Could be good.
Wait, JonBenet and fun should not be in one sentence together.
I should rephrase that the Netflix original could be good to watch. But other than that, I didn't really see too much.
I mean, old school stuff like An American Tale.
All three of them. That's what we needed. All 3 American Tales on there.
I think they just put 2.
No, they put 3.
They put 3?
I saw 3. American Tale, West Goes Fido. That's not the right title, but...
Ooh, The Prestige, even though I own all his DVDs.
Oh, Master Wayne.
Who's in that?
You're 2 people, Master Wayne.
I don't really see that much stuff.
It's not. There's not a huge amount that I'm like, yes, I'm gonna definitely watch this for this. I think I'm just gonna find something and watch it as it goes on.
Yeah, I mean they're putting Buffy on there.
I think Buffy's being taken off though.
No, April 1st, Buffy.
Oh, I thought
seasons 1 through 7.
I thought they were being taken off. I was like,
yeah.
I thought because there's 2 lists of one that's being taken off and the one that's leaving.
Did I do the one that's leaving?
Because I was like, ooh, nerds are going to be sad.
No, it says everything that's coming to Netflix.
Oh, at the bottom it says everything that's leaving.
Oh, sorry. Yep, didn't read that correctly. Never mind.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah. I mean, you had enough time. I had to watch 7 seasons worth of Psych before it got kicked off. So if you are really wanting to watch Buffy, watch it now. You got until April 1st, maybe.
Yeah.
Other than that, the clock's ticking. Anytime in April, it's over. But
that's the thing. With Psych, you had the DVDs.
I had season 4. I had up to season 4.
Yeah.
And then I don't want to buy any more because I really like the box set. And I don't want to spend $100 on a box set of... It's a very catch-22. It's a very catch-22. I have 4 seasons, but then I'm like, oh, well, the money I would spend, I could just buy the box set.
Yeah.
But then I have 2 discs of all the first 4 seasons, and I don't really want to do that. Or do I?
I think you should just do it.
I should probably save money to look for mics for this, so we're not recording on both an iPod.
Don't tell them that.
And a voice recorder that we're hoping picks up everything.
Hopefully. Or it picks up too much.
I hope it picks up too much. But I think we covered everything, unless you have anything else to talk about Netflix?
No, I'm pretty good.
Stranger Things coming out.
Oh my god.
In October.
Oh my god, it is. It's closer. It is getting closer now.
Yeah, super close.
I'm excited.
I mean, it's almost April. I can't believe it's almost April.
And I'm excited because fingers crossed, MegaCon in Orlando, get to meet Dustin from Stranger Things.
Dustin.
He's the one who has the not Lith.
Oh, okay.
Speech. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that kid's great.
Exactly.
If
I had a kid, I want the kid to be exactly like that.
Okay. I mean, you do you.
Yep.
I want a little mini Tom Hardy.
You swole like that?
Yeah, just swole.
No, well...
Sorry, future wife.
I was going to say,
but I want
come out of you...
I want a Bane to come out. But I'm going to name him Nickelodeon.
I don't think she'll live if that comes out. No.
Well, if she is survival of the fittest. Anyways, I think that's good.
Yeah.
I think that's good for the first episode.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can come out with a schedule and do this on a regular schedule. But yeah, this was the first episode of Tell Me Rune. Remember, this is not about RuneScape.
No.
This is... No. Rune stands for Are You Not Entertained? So the whole title is Tell Me Are You Not Entertained? You can listen to this on SoundCloud and iTunes.
And don't we have other social media they can hit us up on? Or no?
Yeah, okay. You can hit us up on Twitter at Tell Me Rune. And we have a YouTube channel that we don't use.
I was about to say.
So maybe in the future.
We have videos.
Maybe we'll start videotaping in this library. Anyways.
Okay.
All right, so.
All right, well, thanks for listening. And, yeah.
All right. Peace. How do I stop this thing?
Oh, you press the... Wait, where's the circle?
Oh, there it is.